I played about an hour and a half of Gecko Gods, and I went into this knowing basically nothing. I only knew that you play as a tiny gecko, which I thought was adorable, but after playing it, I'm kind of torn. This is a puzzle exploration game where you're climbing around islands as a little gecko, solving environmental puzzles, and figuring things out as you go. There's also some light combat, collecting bugs by eating them, collecting relics, and sailing around to different islands. My first impression was, honestly, this might not be for me. It's very puzzle heavy right from the start. However, the puzzles I encountered were simple enough to understand and not too difficult to solve. Also, the movement takes some getting used to. Climbing is a really cool idea, but the camera angle matters a lot, so you're constantly adjusting it while moving around. It's not terrible, but it's definitely something you have to learn and fidget around with to get right. There were a lot of times where I was climbing vertically, trying to leave a room, and I'd fall down instead of continuing to move straight ahead. I spent most of my time running around trying to find the next puzzle, as there is no mini-map and the main map isn't super detailed. It's one of those games where you kinda just have to trust the process and explore. One thing that surprised me is that about an hour in, I realized you can actually fight enemies. You can also dash into bugs to eat them, and even break pots to get currency, which I somehow didn't realize at first. It's a game with minimal direction, so it's easy to miss stuff like that. I think where the game really shines is the atmosphere. It's very relaxing overall with the visuals, the music, and the slower pace. Even the combat isn't stressful at all. It's pretty easy and not very frequent. And sailing between islands actually reminded me a little bit of Wind Waker, which I wasn't expecting, but I like that a lot. It's also just fun to explore the world as a tiny gecko. I've never played a game that let me have that experience before. My main issue is the movement. It can feel a little awkward at times, especially when the camera isn't cooperating, and since the whole game is built around climbing, that stands out more. Also, the lack of guidance might be a positive for some people, but for me, I missed having it. I also encountered a few bugs during my playtime, like the boat not appearing when I first unlocked it, and getting trapped in a room with no escape. For the boat bug, I just had to reload my game, but I had to message the team about the other bug, or else I'd have to restart my save file. Thankfully, the team works fast and patched the bug soon after I reported it, and I was free to continue my playthrough. There's also a cosmetic system where you can change the color and pattern of your gecko, and on that screen, I wasn't able to use my controller anymore. I had to switch to mouse and keyboard to navigate the menu. It also let me change my appearance without having the necessary funds, but my new look didn't last long. The next time I loaded up the game, I was back to my normal color. So you might encounter some bugs while you play, but hopefully the team will continue to squash them. I'd say overall this is a pretty relaxing game with some frustrating moments mixed in. I don't really see myself playing much more of it outside of getting footage for this video. It's just not my cup of tea. But I do think if you like slower paced exploration and figuring things out on your own, there's something here. Just know going in that it's not going to hold your hand and you'll probably get lost at least once. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can play it on PC via Steam, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 5 tomorrow, April 16th. It also runs great on the Steam Deck. There's currently a demo available on Steam, which I recommend you try out to see if you like how it plays. Hopefully that'll stay available even after launch. If you like the video, press the like. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. I cover cozy games, RPGs, and visual novels. Bye guys!